All right, what I'm going to talk to you today about, we're going to set up the oxy-acetylene cutting torch. I've got a little project that we're going to use. I've also emailed you, you've got available online in your course the pressures that need to be set for the oxygen and for the acetylene. And it all depends on the thickness of the steel. I ordered another big old piece of this 1/2 by 6 inch flat. It's coming in from Cully's, and it will be here next Thursday. And I think the project I will have you do is just a required project, will be just that Husker sign. Okay. But anyway, today I just want you to be able to manipulate the cutting torch properly and handle it properly. First thing we need to do is simply put on the cutting tip, and in order to do that, I need to make sure everything is off. I've gone ahead and, before the video started, adjusted the oxygen pressure to 45, the oxygen pressure to 45 pounds on the working gauge. I've adjusted the acetylene pressure to 5 pounds on the working gauge. And that's about right, and that's where they should be set at. The thicker the material, the higher the oxygen pressure will be, just simply to burn the steel away. As you notice, I just simply unscrewed the welding tip, and on it I'm going to put on the cutting tip. Everybody likes these control knobs a little bit different. Some people like these things when they're down. Other people like them up, and that's just a personal preference type thing. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to light the torch and just show you a couple different flames and the proper way of lighting it. Once I have a blowtorch handle in my hand, and the knob here is off, I can turn my oxygen valve all the way on. I don't have any oxygen coming out at all yet, okay? But that valve can go all the way on. Once it's on, we're off here, we crack the acetylene. And I like to keep that primary flame here just like that. I don't know what this is going to come across like, Ty, with this flame. Okay, I've got a flame just like that. If I need to make it a little bit larger, I can increase that slightly. And again, what I'm doing is pulling the secondary cone into the primary. Okay. The next thing you need to do is adjust it, is press the oxygen lever and make sure those cones stay within inside there, just like that. Okay. All right. So with that, then, I'm going to talk just a little bit more. That can stay on. After I fire that up, I'm going to have my mask on. I'm going to have this glove on for sure, and probably even both gloves. I'm going to take my torch and I'm going to take it down within 1/8 of an inch, okay, of the steel itself. And I'm going to wait for that, and I'll be able to see it. I'm going to wait for that metal to turn into liquid. It's going to form a puddle. Once it forms a puddle, then I can hit the oxygen lever. It's important. Here's how a lot of people. I want to show you how a lot of people do this. They try to do it like this, and they're not steady. You can't make a nice cut. Here's how you simply make a nice cut. Put your hand down. Put that thing in. Put the blowtorch handle in your hand like that, and then you can just roll that torch across, and it's a lot easier to control. If you're up here freewheeling it, it's hard to control. You're not going to get a nice cut. When I'm holding it like that, also I can pull it in. I can make all the different movements towards me, away from me. I can go backhand, I can go forehand, I can go all 4 directions pretty easily. And that's the kind of movement you will need when you are cutting out that Husker, okay, the Husker sign. Questions at all? Am I okay? All right, I'm going to try that. Glove on, I'll fire up. I'm going to make one cut across that, and I want you to notice my hand just simply rolls across the steel. barely getting rid of the smoke. Just that into a flame, and we'll see how this works. I can get new tips right there that really work good. But this tip does not appear to be too bad. Okay? I don't know how this is going to work out, Ty, whether or not you're going to be able to see this at all. I'll tell you when it's going liquid. This heavy steel, it takes just a little bit to get it hot. And it's going to send sparks all over the floor, so just watch your toes. If I want to check it, I slightly press. Yep, it's liquid, so I'm going to press the lever down all the way. If I have to readjust, I just readjust. I start on the high side or the scrap side of the steel, press it, pull it back in, and roll it in again. Okay. Just like that, and it's clear. I'm not even going to be able to stick my oxygen more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make one more cut. I can move in any direction I really want to. Just putting out a nice stream of sparks. Okay, and that's that. Okay, I have a tap hammer or a slag hammer. I can knock the slag out away from that. I didn't get it out, but I can get that out really quickly. And that's the torch, the cutting torch. Anybody have any questions on that? All right.